All right, so for all my DIY followers out there, I got something good for y'all today. I think y'all gonna like it. Y'all like the other DIY stuff I've done so far. So I'm gonna show you what I got, and then we'll go ahead and get started on it. I'm sorry I've been so spaced out with my videos, you all. I got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, so it's kind of hard to record and keep a quiet atmosphere without me having to record and do a voiceover. I don't be having the time, to be honest. Anyway, everything you see right here is from Amazon, with the exception of this right here. So I will try to find it and link it for you. I got this from Lowe's. It's a 1-inch PVC pipe, and I think it costs maybe like $5, not even $5, and it's way longer than this. I think it comes up to 8 feet, but I chop it down. Oh, I gotta get my pipe cutter too, but I'll grab it in a second. And then y'all know I used the Ling's flowers from Amazon. These are some leftovers in this box that I just stuffed down in there. And then these are my new ones, so I'm gonna be using those. This is, what do they call this? Decorative mesh? I don't know, I'll link it. And then I got some brooches, like they look like brooches. That's gonna be bling on the bouquet. And then I got these because these are accent color for her. And I already made 2 of these. If you watched my last video with my car chat, I showed the final product or the bouquet that I had made. She loved it and she wanted to order 2 more. So this is her order for her 2 more. So the colors for her wedding are this accent color, which is gonna be on the handle. And then I got this color, which is like a coral color. And last but not least, which is the main character, is this craft foam ball. I lied, because I got this from Walmart. Sorry, y'all. So I will link this one as well. It's 5.6 inches. It's important you have this size because it makes the wreath look full. It's a number 6 ball. So let me grab my PVC pipe cutter, and we'll go, and I'm gonna put y'all on the tripod, and we'll go ahead and go through this video. This is the PVC pipe cutter that I found. I used to cut these with like a hacksaw or whatever you call it, but I didn't know they had these. And I think I paid maybe $10, $15 for this from Lowe's, so I'm gonna link this too. I already got my hot glue melting that's hot. For the people who have hot glue guns with, sorry if I'm rambling too much. You can skip forward in this video if you want to actually see me do this. But I know it's gonna be people who want step by step because they actually want to do it like me. I hate going to a YouTube video and they don't have what they use, what setting the stuff is on, how many inches the stuff is, and then you got to kind of play it by ear. So I'm trying to be as informative as I can. So forgive me, if it's not your thing or whatever, but I got this glue gun. It's a Walmart glue gun. It's Sure Bonder. And it's got the big glue sticks. And I keep it on the low set when I'm doing something like this because I'm not gonna really need the glue for like the flowers. I really only need the glue for the mesh, and we're gonna measure that out. So this video really won't have a voiceover. Okay. It really won't have a voiceover. In some parts I'm gonna try to time lapse to speed it up for you, and then some parts I'm gonna talk through it. So we're gonna cut this PVC pipe to, let's say, 6.5 inches. So that's gonna be, I just thought about it. It needs to be at least, I'm gonna say 8 inches. Because I got to jab it in the bouquet. So that's going to be about 2-3 inches. So we'll take some of that off. Yeah, they got to be perfect because I'm going to jab. One side of this is going down in the... That I just put in. One side is going down in the bouquet. Anyway, yeah. That's 8 inches, that's fine. All right, so I don't need this anymore. Now what I'm gonna do is take my foam ball. I may let y'all see me make both of them. If I knock my 2 front teeth out, y'all gonna know why. There we go. I think that's perfect. Cause I don't need this coming out. Think it too hard, think it too hard. Hot glue. All down and around in there. Cause wouldn't it be something if she was at this wedding, her bridesmaids was coming there, stepping in the aisle, and the ball, the flower ball, came rolling off the top of the bouquet, and it just be this PVC pipe standing up in the air. When you push it down on your ball, if you mush that in, that's fine. All of this gonna be covered. I'm gonna let that dry. And now I'm gonna do my other one. And I'll probably do one like this. And then I'll time lapse the other part. Okay, so let's see. Pick the side that don't look that good. Which is all gonna be covered, so it shouldn't even really matter. And what I'm gonna try to do is match up this to this. And I know for one I cut shorter, which is fine. So one side is not gonna need as much TLC as and it's like actually perfect. So I'm gonna start right there. More hot glue for this one. That's the only thing about when it's on this low setting. It take a while to come out, but when she on high, she come running out of there. I don't like it on high unless I'm like doing something that I need to be, something that I really need a glue pot on. I ain't buying no glue pot right now because I don't have no glue fit. Okay, so once you got that in, they're about the same size, not about, they all, see? I know the length is the same on those based off of how they touch it and, you know, space. Letting them dry. And it's gonna be, like, it's not gonna come out of there. That glue is gonna do the job. All right, I'll just insert a voiceover right here. What I'm doing now is taking this masking tape and I'm gonna cover up the bottom parts of the PVC pipe, which is the part that will be pointed towards the floor. And I'm just doing that to create a base for it so that I can lay the decorative mesh over that. And you'll see that I'll just glue over that. I'm measuring it out right here, cutting it out to size, and I'm cutting it out into a little square. And it's gonna cover up that hole. And I'm hot gluing that with just one thin piece of mesh because you're not gonna really see that. I put the glue down first and then I'll come back and tack down the corners because the glue is hot and it, you know, gets messy. So you wanna make sure you're being as careful as possible. And I'm tacking down both of those sides to those bouquets. And now what I'm doing is I'm gonna roll that up. Of course, the roll is not gonna be long enough to go all the way up the handle, so you'll see me cut a small piece later. But what I'm doing is putting a small strip of hot glue and I'm gonna wrap around this bouquet until the desired thickness is where I need it to be, because it can be transparent with that white showing beneath it. So just wrapping it around a couple of times, put some glue where needed to tack the corners and trimming off the edges. And then I'm gonna run a bead of glue there to secure it. And that's gonna give me the base of the bouquet. And this is my small strip that I'm gonna add to the top, which later in the video you'll see that you can use your discretion with that small strip, because once you are adding the flowers, or once you start to add those flowers, you'll see that a lot of that small piece is not gonna even show on the top of this bouquet. Right here, I'm doing the same thing. I don't intend for you guys to watch me make both bouquets. I'm just doing this to cut out extra prep work for both of them, because once I have the handle out of the way, the last thing I have to do is add my flowers and my brooches. And the flowers are just, you know, cut them down to size and start to stick them into the styrofoam ball. So I'm doing the same spiel or same song and dance as I did with the last bouquet, starting at the bottom because that's going to be the part I want to be seamless. Wrap it around that PVC pipe a couple of times just to give me some thickness and to give me some color, because like I said, if you wrap it once, you'll see a white PVC pipe through it. And then I'll just trim off the excess, hot glue down that end, and that's gonna seal the deal for both bouquet ends. All right, I brought y'all down a little bit closer so you can see what I'm about to do with the flowers now. I may just time lapse this because the only thing I'm gonna be doing is clipping the flowers and stemming them into the centerpiece, the bouquet, God. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is the coral flowers, the leaves flowers. Let's slide it back some. Is it right? Yeah. All right, so the leaves flowers. And since these are this is more of an accent color, I'm gonna show you how I place that throughout, okay? Right here, these are the brooches. Call them brooches. Let me call them brooches. Bling, whatever. I think when I set them, I set them brooch. They're not pins. I'm sure you can make them into like a brooch. But for these right here, I'm gonna just divide these up. All of them that I go on. So I know I've got those right there. I got these. All right, give it some time to dry. And this is the finished product. I'm gonna clean up some of this glue. And there you have it. You see how you can't even see that seam up there? So it's almost like you don't even need to put nothing, but in certain spots you'll be able to see it, you know what I mean? So that's the final product. And if you are not already a subscriber, and you've been here before, or this is your first time and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be trying to upload content every week. Subscribe, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. I'll try to reply to all my comments. Share this video, give me a follow. Thank you so much for watching. And there's your DIY.